Good morning, everybody. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Mexico, near Guadalajara, near Tequila. Yes, it's another bright, sunny day here in Mexico. We got some information, stuff to talk about today. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We make videos about living and enjoying the cheap, beautiful, wonderful, loving life in Mexico. Welcome everybody that is in the house. CMT 63, that's Chris and Mark from Florida. They're on their way to Mexico. They're getting all prepared, asking all the right questions and moving on down. And hello to Annie from sunny Tucson. Volume. Test 1, 2. Volume. What's up with the volume? Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Buenos dias, C peeps. Volume. What can be wrong with the volume? Oh man, we can't hear you. Volume. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Good morning, Cindy. We got some volume problems here, and I don't know what the deal is. Let me try something. Here's the button. Test, test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still no sound. Test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, 1, 2. I think we have audio now. Test, 1, 2. Sorry, you guys. Oh, okay. Christine Prowse can hear me. CMT. People are saying yes, 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 yes. I tell you guys, setting this up is no picnic, you guys. I tell you what, man, this is no picnic. Okay, all right. I tell you guys, getting all this all set up is no picnic. You wouldn't believe all the wires and everything about me. But Jack Webb, Eric Drews, Dave Wood, Abba is in the house. Jerry Aban, Mao, Croppo, Dr. John in the house. Everybody in the house. Skyrider 55. Woo! Thank you so much. You guys just don't know. I have a lot to share today. And what I do is I make my videos. I make the videos. First, I record the videos, and then I make the video. I do that in Adobe Premiere. But for the clips that I show you on Saturday morning, I put those into Camtasia Studio, and then I cut them up into like 1-minute clips so you guys don't get bored. So I had all of these folders of Saturday broadcast clips, and they were taking up like 200 gig of memory. So I decided to clean them out, and I was all organized and ready to go for today. And when I deleted about 30 of these folders, well, I deleted all of my video clips for today. Ha ha ha. So now I only have like 2 clips, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, before we really get rolling, let's see what's going on now. Good morning. Love to travel. Ola, love to travel. Fab Taylor, Senior Mexico. Yes. James and Rena from Vegas. Ahi Heekin, 73 days and retire in 45 work days. Can't wait till we come on down fun side of the fun side of the wall. I tell you guys, I love living in Mexico, and as many of you, I have so many things to say. As many of you know, I've been here for 17 years. My friends ask me, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? I'm never going back. Even if I get cancer and they can't cure it in Mexico, I just die down here. I don't care because I love it. And this new place that I'm living in, I haven't seen an American or a Canadian in 3 weeks. This is what you call Mexico. I'm really in Mexico. I mean, I'm loving this experience. The people have treated me great in this new location. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, but every day I go into town to get some food and beverages. And it's funny, all the people down here that speak English. People in this little small town of about 6,000 people help me. It's like they start speaking English. It's funny, you know, and I can speak Spanish. I'm good with everything. Okay, Rush Shrewsbury is in the house. Oh, Bill, like the man purse that will change your life. I haven't misplaced my wallet or keys for over a year now. Wear it all the time. I prefer the term sling bag. Mal, Ahihikin, 2 weeks for a short vacay. The June is permanent. Come on down, Mal. Yeah, okay. So we did a couple of videos this week. Let's talk. The first video that we did, I can't even pronounce the name of this town. It's Zapopan, and it's like Bargain City. And the link for Bargain City is in the description below. It was a fun video. It was a fun trip. And this place blew my mind. If you haven't seen the video, Drews, okay. Well, okay, now here's the deal. I was renting in Puerto Vallarta for 5 years, and my landlord and his partner, we became like family. And so things happened, and he had to go back to the United States. His partner is now in Colombia for 3 months. And they said, come visit. And so about 3 weeks ago, I came here to visit. And they said, well, we're both leaving for about 3 months. You want to stay here? You can pay a little rent, but you can stay here. I said, well, and the place is awesome. It's 2-bedroom, 2 giant bathrooms. It's like brand new. I did a video on the place a couple of weeks ago. I'm looking out. I got windows all around me. When I was in Chapala, my studio office was a hellhole. This little small place, it was like a gas station bathroom with a window, and my view out of that window was a brick wall. But here right now I'm surrounded by 8-foot tall windows. I can see plants. I can see mountains all the way around me. I've got this huge deck. I'm looking out there. I sit out on the deck a lot with my computer. I got Wi-Fi. This new place is right outside of El Arenal, and it's a fabulous place. And it's thank you, Annie. But I love it. Oh, here we go. Here. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about my cheap trip. Aretha Johnson, in the process of living my dream, living abroad, Mexico first stop. Well, Aretha, come on down to Mexico. I tell you, I love it. And your picture kind of looks like you're a person of color. And if you're a person of color living in the United States, well, only people of color know what it likes to be a person of color living in the United States. But if you're a person of color and you leave the United States, all of a sudden you become like a person. Yeah, down here they treat me like a person. But anyway, so I went to the discount place, and here's the map of what it was like. You can see at the top of the map, Tequila. I'm about a 15-minute drive from Tequila. The town that I live in is called El Arenal. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Under El Arenal, you can see Guadalajara. And Zapotlanejo is Bargain City. It was like a 1.5 hour drive. But I had to drive right through Guadalajara. There was no way to get around it. There was no way to drive around Guadalajara. Guadalajara traffic is terrible. But I got into Guadalajara, out of Guadalajara, and you go to this little town, and you can see Ajijic at the bottom of the map, Chapala at the bottom of the map, and you can see driving to Discount City, I'm going to call it, from Ajijic or Chapala, there's going to be like no traffic. If you go in the daytime, this will bring me back. If you go in the daytime during the week, never travel on Sunday in Mexico, but there's going to be like no traffic. And I did a search for this place on Google, and I thought that there would be maybe a couple of shops or something like that, but this place was filled with shops. And some of you have seen the video, but here's what the place looked like. And there's the ark. If you look way in the middle of the picture, there's a giant ark. when you get right outside the city, you go through the arc, and from there, you're just surrounded with bargains. This is just all those shops you see. There are hundreds of these shops, and they sell. Look at those people carting people down. Look at those people carting stuff down the street. Somebody was talking about jeans. I went into a jeans shop. They have t-shirts. They have everything that you can imagine in this town. Gowns, bras. Look, 3 for $1. Price is 3 for $1. And I mean, if you're going to do any Christmas shopping, I would go to this place. Look, oferta is sale, 100 pesos. 100 pesos is $5. Another sale, 100 pesos, that's $5. Everything on that little rack. For $20, you can get all dressed up. I was shocked. I was really shocked when I got to this town. I mean, it was overwhelming. I think really to do this trip right, to do it really right, you could go down early afternoon, find a great place to stay, and Linda Burns just gave me some cash. Thank you, Linda Burns. I appreciate your donation. Linda Burns. Thank you very much. And people ask me, well, how can I donate if I'm watching a rebroadcast? Well, in the description below, there's a link to donate. It says donation link. And you can click the link. It'll take you into PayPal. Then you can use Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. And I want to send a shout out to Pam. Pam, you know who you are. That's not your screen name. But she made a donation this week. I hooked her up with an immigration attorney in Ajijic, and she was quite happy. She gave me a very generous donation, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for helping me keep the channel going. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Guadalajara is the plan. Okay, Aretha. I think I missed some stuff here. Okie dokie. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, Robs, what's happening, Robs? Good morning. Your place is bonito. This place is where I am right now. This house is fabulous. I'm having a problem with the maid. I have a maid that comes. I have a maid that comes every Tuesday. It's a long story, but she comes every Tuesday morning. And every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock, I teach search engine optimization to Raul, who lives in San Francisco, okay? And he's one of my subscribers, and he came to, I mean, his whole family lives in San Francisco. He was born in San Francisco. He's a Mexican. But anyway, he sells stuff on the internet, so I'm helping him get more traffic and make money. But I have a class with him every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. So the maid shows up around 9:30. She brings her telephone with her, and then she puts on a radio station, and she turns her telephone up really loud. Now, the lady is really nice, and I told her that I teach classes on the internet. So I'm here. I can take this off. So I'm here. I've got my headphones on. I'm talking to people, you know, and she's got her radio turned up loud. She just doesn't understand that I'm teaching classes. Okay, I just let it go. But she has a problem with my butter. I use real butter, pure butter from Costco. I guess that's Kirkland butter. You never want to buy margarine in Mexico. But anyway, so I leave my butter on the counter outside the refrigerator all the time. It works for me. That's what my grandmother did. I do it. That way my butter is always soft. So the first week she came, she saw my butter. She saw my butter and she put it in the refrigerator. Okay, she's a very nice person. She's just trying to help me out. This week was a little different. I knew she was coming. So I took my butter off the counter and I put it in the refrigerator to make her happy. Okay? So this week she leaves and I looked in the refrigerator and my butter was in a little bowl, and it's like she had put my butter in a little dish and nuked it. And so I don't know what the logic was there, but anyway, I have a maid that comes every Tuesday. I have a gardener that comes. He comes like 3 or 4 times a week to take care of this place. This place is fabulous. Somebody else gave me money. Malarkey, thank you very much. I truly appreciate these donations because, I'm just a brother down here trying to make it. Don Cole in the house. Oh yeah, my husband keeps, Don Cole, you got butter problems too, huh? But let me scroll back up here. Okay, Malarkey. I wanted to buy furniture eventually. Any suggestions where in Mexico? Okay. And again, you guys, I've lived down here a long time, but tell you what, join some Facebook groups, specifically Facebook groups in Ajijic, in Guadalajara, the bigger cities, Puerto Vallarta. If you want to have, if you want to buy some nice furniture, you can do that in Guadalajara. They have a Sears in Guadalajara. They have Costco in Guadalajara. I bought a fabulous sectional leather couch at Costco. It was like $2,000, but it was fabulous. They deliver everything to your house. They have these giant, they're called gallerias, that have fabulous furniture shops. And if you like wooden stuff, if you just get out and drive around, they have people making wooden stuff all over the place. Or you can just buy your furniture from Amazon.com. Then you get exactly what you want, and they deliver it. And if you use Amazon from Mexico, then the delivery charges will be cheaper. But Mal, I would take a look at those options. Okay, let's see what's going on. Now, there you go. Robs, do you think you will move back to the boys' place in PV? No, they sold the place. They sold the place in PV. I don't think I'll ever move to PV again, but never say never. I'm thinking about another place. A lot of changes going on. Here we go. Mal. Aretha Johnson. Some people do that and end up staying in Mexico. Mexico's great. Aretha said, I am been ready to leave, right? To meet the real people. Okay. William says, Bill and Brian, say hi from East Tennessee. See you in Chapala in January. Next January, Mal. Zapo de Nejo. Is that the name of a furniture spot? Aretha, Guadalajara is the plan. I loved Guadalajara, Aretha. I totally loved it. There's a ton of stuff to do there. I love all of Mexico. Dr. John, that's Crapo, a.k.a. Joe Griff. Bill, can't you take the Periferico and bypass Guadalajara? That's very good, Dr. John. Yes, I could have taken the periferico, and that's the periferico. It goes around Guadalajara. In the United States, you would call that an outer belt. But I tell you, man, it's like you take the periferico in Guadalajara, and it's like that. It's like that TV show Mad Max and the Thunderdome. Yeah, that's what it's like driving around the periferico. So I just drove straight through town. I mean, plus then they have construction, and I miss that altogether. See, peeps. Aquí en Merida, ahora sí, peeps. Hey, Merida, could you email me directly? My email address is in the description below. I would like to hear about, because I've never been to Merida, and I want to know more about it. I would like you to email me. I'm still waiting. Oh, what's going on here? Boy, am I behind? Jack Webb. My nephew has a lake house in Bean Station on Cherokee. Aretha Malarkey, that's the plan. Good morning, Don. I'm backed up. Where do you think the clothes come from, Bill? That's a good question. But there are places all over Mexico that make this stuff. A person that I used to live with, we would go places and the stuff would be so cheap. And this person would say, I don't believe they're selling this for like $1 or $2. I mean, it takes them all day to make this stuff. But there are all kinds of places throughout Mexico that specialize in making gowns, making brassieres, making towels, making fake Adidas tennis shoes, and they just sell them so cheap. There's a bunch of really cheap manufacturing going on in small towns all throughout Mexico. So there's just there's a huge sources for this cheap stuff. So love to travel. Hope that helps out. Gene and John. Hey, Bill, we just reached out to Albero for help getting started. Thanks so much for providing contacts and so much info. Gene and John, you are very welcome. For those of you that don't know who she's talking about, in the description below, there is the email for my immigration attorney, and that is his assistant, Nihomi. That's Abaro and Nihomi. They have helped me get 2 or 3 visas. They helped me, I think, get 2 2-year visas, and now I have my permanent visa. Pam, they're helping Pam. Abaro, she came to Mexico. They gave her a 20-day visa. She contacted contacted Albero, and now she has all her paperwork. She can come get her permanent visa. Albero is the man. He gets things done. That's all he does. He doesn't do divorce work. He doesn't sell houses. Him and Nihomi only do immigration work. And I've been working with them for about 5 or 6 years now. He is the man. Let's see what else is going on now. Rob's. A lot of the clothes come from the U.S. Love to travel. We have cleaning family, and we give all our clothes, etc., to them, and they sell them in Mexico. Who would have thought? Jack Webb. Jack Webb, your grandmother was right. Very good. Thank you, Jack. Your grandmother was right. That's going back to the butter. Okay, let me catch up here. Found our place on Facebook group. We'll be living in Jocotepec. Jocotepec is a nice town. And I tell you, I haven't seen, I think I said it earlier, I haven't seen an American or a Canadian in almost 3 weeks. I go out every day. And Jocotepec is kind of like that. I did a video on Hokotepec. I met these 4 Americans sitting at the plaza. They had lived in Hokotepec for 17 years. And they loved it. They were all about 65 to 75 years old, and they said that Americans and Canadians were moving to Hokotepec like every week. And one of the ladies said, "It's a shame. It's a shame. All these Americans and Canadians, but Hokotepec is the bomb. It's Mexico now. Today it is." Okay, brother, other than a roll of PPR towels and bottle of Windex, you're no different than intersection hustler. Okay, okay, Mark Robert Murphy Sr. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Now, where are you located? Yeah. We like comfy. We like comfy. I don't think we have any Sears left here in the U.S. Yes, Sears is still here in the United States. Sears is still here in Mexico, and it just surprised the heck out of me. And people love Sears down here. I can bring a container of household goods duty free if you have. Oh, I hear you can bring a container of household goods duty free if you have a resident visa. I have no clue. Wow, not there yet. Driving down in May to live. Mazatlan, Don Cole. Yeah, I love Mazatlan, and I did about 8 videos on Mazatlan, about 4 or 5 months ago, and I went to, I stayed at a bed and breakfast called Reina Del Mar, and I became friends with the co-owners, and I talked with them this week. I'm still considering making that move down there. It's a beautiful place. I liked it so much better than Puerto Vallarta or Guadalajara. It's enchanting. I do want to talk about another video that I made this week. It's about immigration, and we'll start talking about that in a minute. Yeah. Rob's Guadalajara has too much pollution, right, Bill? Yeah, you go to Guadalajara, they have a lot of manufacturing there. They have a ton of traffic. The traffic is crazy. They don't have any freeways. Like if you were in a U.S. city, I hate to compare apples and oranges, but even in a town like my small town, Columbus, Ohio, if you want to go from this side of town to the other side of town, it'll take you like 10 minutes. In Guadalajara, that's like a 2-hour drive, just because they don't have any freeways, and their outer belt really isn't a freeway. There's a ton of pollution. After I lived in Chapala for 3 years, Chapala, they have clean air. There's no manufacturing. They have traffic, but it's not like Guadalajara. So I would go to Guadalajara and my eyes would start burning. And once you get about 40 minutes outside of Guadalajara, well, then all of a sudden you can breathe clean air, and it's totally different. Your eyes don't burn. Uh-oh, who was that? Let's see, Brian Maiden. Uh-oh, I have to click this magic button. Brian Maiden, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank all you contributors out there. Oh man, I love this. I love making these videos. I can't sit still. If you're a woman and you're looking for a man, well, I'm the last man you ever want to have, because I love what I do. I can do what I do like all the time. I love teaching my classes online. I love making these videos. It's very challenging to make these videos, figuring out what video you're going to make next. You got to go visit the places, edit the videos. I love it. You got to keep your equipment going. I sell books on Amazon.com. I love to read. Also, I'm into life. I'm into life and living life and sharing love with the planet and sharing love with everybody that I see, because that's what life should be about. And I'm not a traditional individual. It's like some people have families and their family gets all their attention. Some people have loved ones and their spouse and their children get all of their attention. And that's all good, well, doing fine. But in my world, in the world of Bill the Geek, all of the planet is one. And we should just all love one another. So why am I saying this? Because God, I love life. I just love life. So I want to say that Brian Maiden, thank you again. Thank you again for supporting the channel. But I just love life. I love creating. Oh, I play the flute. I play jazz flute. Really fun. I got a speaker out on the back porch. Nobody lives around me. I can't bother anybody. Get out my flute, throw on some jazz, play the flute. I mean, life is grand down here. Okay, GDL, which is Guadalajara, is a city. Pollution is inevitable. Like 5 or more. Yeah. Guadalajara is a huge place, so whatever. Monica, good to see that you're in the house. The Mexican national doesn't have a right to talk. They are everywhere in the U.S. Give me a break. Okay, I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, Monica, but okay. CMT 63, yes, you can bring your household goods to Mexico duty free. Very good. But you need a menaje de casa paper from the consulate. It's a one-time deal, and you have 6 months to bring it. Very good. CMT 63, you've been doing your research, right? I tell you what, CMT, that's Chris and Mark in Florida. They've been doing so much research about living in Mexico, finding a place to stay. They sent me a lengthy list of questions to ask people before they rent. And I gotta go precisely at 11 o'clock today. But I do, let me look at what people were saying. I do want to talk about the second video we put out this weekend. I do have a question for you guys. Brian Mayer, my pleasure. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Brian. James and Rena, CMT 63. Are you bringing much stuff down? CMT 63. She's bringing everything down. I told her, don't bring anything. And pretty much Chris and Mark, they said, we like our stuff. We're bringing it down. Okay. Love to travel. Thanks for the moving stuff info, CMT 63. We were curious about that. CMT 63 knows her stuff. They've done a lot of research. I think they'll be moving down here in 2 to 3 months. Malarkey, I have heard bring towels and linens. Kitchen appliances and electronics are a must to bring for quality. Well, okay, now, towels and linens. Oh, I've never seen a decent towel in Walmart. The last time I bought a decent towel was in Costco. And if you're going to buy towels specifically, get those in Costco, or anything you really want, you can get on Amazon. Towels, even if you want to buy a refrigerator, buy it on Amazon. The owners here, they have an excellent refrigerator. And when I'm doing the house sales videos, it's like everybody has this video. We bought the same refrigerator. It's a Samsung with the double doors on the top. It's big giant refrigerator. It's got that sliding freezer below. And I bought one of those at Costco. So as far as appliances go, washer, dryer, let's see now, washer, dryer, refrigerator, stove. If you're going to rent, that's going to be in the crib already. But you can buy all that stuff down here. Now, one weird thing about Mexico is the use of washcloths. Washcloths, people, generally, Mexican nationals don't use washcloths. I grew up with a washcloths. I've stayed in 1,000 hotels around the world. All of them have washcloths. When I moved in with someone about 6 years ago, I had a washcloth. This person asked me, "What's that?" She was a Mexican national. "What's that?" I said, "It's a washcloth. You use it to wash your face." So if you go to a hotel, you might not see washcloths. So you might want to buy some washcloths and bring them down. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, CMT 63, we are bringing everything. The cost is really no different according to the mover. Very good. What moving company CMT 63 feel free to share? Okay, now, Ken Doyle. Where's your wife? I don't have a wife anymore, Ken. That wonderful journey has ended. Now I'm single and she's single, and we're exploring life in another way. God bless her, and I wish her the best in everything that she. Okay, CMT 63, best Mexico movers. Chuck Bolton is the owner, lives outside of Ajijic. Okay. Talk about art scene. Okay, Monica, art scene. Ajijic is a huge art scene, and there's art all over Mexico. And I talk about my cousin all the time. She's an excellent artist. She is a Michelangelo international type artist, and she does art all the time. She lives in Ajijic. She's in an art group. They get together, they do art together. There are many Canadian, American, Mexican national artists throughout Mexico. Lots of art shows. Living in Guadalajara for 3 years, they have art. You can look around and see art every Sunday in the parks, people creating art, people exhibiting their art. There's a ton of art throughout Mexico. If you just walk around and look for it, Mike filled this house with Mexican national art. Art is alive in Mexico. Okay, love to travel. Muchas gracias. CMT is a wealth of information. Robs, Monica, there are art exhibits everywhere. Yeah, everywhere, every single day. Yeah. Okay. Rob, Spanish are very artsy. Yes. Yeah. Bill, for my. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. CMT 63, and let me say, CMT is telling James and Rena, email Bill. My private email address is in the description below, and if you guys want to hook up like offline, just send me an email. Hey Bill, what is CMT 63's email address? Okay, and if she says it's cool for me to give that to you, then I will do it. So use me as for a conduit of information. We have about 15 minutes to go here today. Yes, Mao. Dabney. Vibrant Artistic. Keep us informed on how it works. Ah, Marita is very artsy also. Yeah, I tell you, I will look up Marita. Yeah, there's so much art down here. It'll blow you away in some of the murals. But of course, internationally, people are artistic. Okay. Okay. Now, early in this week, one of our fellow subscribers. Okay, last week we were talking about carrying your permanent visa, carrying your 180-day visa, carrying your temporary visa, carrying your passport around, because over the last 3 to 4 months, Mexican authorities have been stopping people, checking them for ID. In fact, I think Don Cole, I think she was in Mexico City. I think they stopped her and checked her for ID. She had all of her papers with her. She had no problems. But if you don't have your visa with you, if you don't have your passport with you, some people are being detained. And last week I said, well, I never carry that stuff. I leave all that at home in a safe place because I don't want to lose it. And if you lose your temporary or your permanent visa, then it's my understanding you have to start that process all over again. And to get a permanent visa these days, you got to have like Michael Jackson money, okay? And you see what all that money did for him. But okay. So this subscriber, her name is Christine Prowse. She may be in the house right now. She had me look at some information, and I have reevaluated my situation. I got to leave the camera. I got to go get something. I'm going to leave the camera for about 30 seconds, and I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm going to go get something I want to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So from the information that I have gathered about carrying your passport and your visa, I decided I'm going to carry my passport and visa all the time. So I made a video this week. It's in the description below. It'll tell you why. And I'm just going to do it because they are taking people away. Some people get detained for 1 day. Some people get detained for a week. Some people have been detained for up to 6 months, and then that you can get deported for not having your papers. So in the video, if you haven't seen the video, it's in the description below. But in this video, I talk about how I have lost all of my stuff 2 times while I was in Mexico. And this video tells you how I did it. It was my fault. I left all my stuff, my phone, my money, my driver's license, my credit card in a little thing that I left that at like the pharmacy, walked out, I left everything. So now I have this bag. And I think this bag is really handy. And everything goes in this bag. It's got 2 zippers at the top. One is for my phone, one is for my money. I keep glasses in here. I keep my car keys, my house keys in here. It's got a zipper on the back. And on the back side, I unzip that. Here's where I keep my credit cards, my Visa, my driver's license, my senior citizen card. Put this in here. It zips up. And then I put this around my neck. And it's not going to fall off. Everything is in this bag. So now my passport, my Visa, all my credit cards, my cash is all in this bag around my neck. I want to thank Christine Prouse, who apparently is in the house. Ooh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, Christine has more stories to tell about the German guy who got detained and they put him in jail. Oh, that's so funny. James and Rena, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, as soon as I shut down at 11 o'clock, I'm going out for tacos. Okay, now Christine Prowse is now sharing with us. She sent me a link to another video. The guy was detained in a prison, and oh wow, I've been in jail 2 times. I admit it. In Columbus, Ohio, in the summer. When I was a student at Dartmouth, a police officer accused me of jaywalking, and he took me to jail. So I was in jail for like 30 minutes. And then one time at Dartmouth College, I did some civil disobedience, and I was in jail for 30 minutes at Dartmouth College. So jail in Columbus, Ohio for 30 minutes was no fun, and even jail in Dartmouth College was no fun for 30 minutes. But this German guy, they detained him and put him in a Mexico prison. I've never even visited a Mexico prison. I can just use my imagination. I bet that is not a good place to be. So I got my bag here. All my stuff is in the bag. Phone, credit cards, passport, Visa. I got it with me. If they want to see my papers, they can see my papers. I'm good to go. Robs, I am a creator. I am a character creator too. Make sure you Xerox a copy of everything important, so in the event you do lose something, you have a copy. And after I made this video, some people shared that if you make a black and white copy of your documents, that will work. I don't know about that. In Puerto Vallarta, it wasn't working for a friend of mine. I mean, they showed her black and white copies of her visa and her passport, and she still had to contact her attorney. I don't know. LJ. Okay. Paul Lou, can you share a link for your fancy new bag? No. But I tell you, man, this is a great freaking bag. I bought this at a tianguis, which is like a bazaar. And they have these bazaars, tianguis. They have tianguis all over Mexico. And you go there and all the stuff is really cheap. And there's a tianguis right in the middle of town, so to speak, in Chapala. They do it every Monday. They do it every Monday across the street from the major grocery store there, Soriana. And they have these military people. They're really not military people. I think they're a husband and wife, but they all have on they have military clothing on all the time. And they sell knives and air guns and bows and arrows. But they had these things. And this was 300 pesos, which is like $15. It's one of the best investments that I've made in Mexico. With it all zipped up, it's got very strong support here. The only bad thing that could really happen is if these latches fall off and I don't notice it, then I lose everything. Everything gone. We're going to shut down in about 5 minutes. Also, I think I'm going to do 2 videos in the upcoming week, but then I'm trying to make a decision. There are 3 places I'm definitely interested in visiting. One is San Luis Potosi. There were a couple here last week living in San Luis Potosi, so I'm going to learn more about San Luis Potosi. They said it was the secret gem of Mexico. Also, I want to visit Colima, which is like a 3-hour drive south of here. Colima is a city and a state also. I want to make that visit. I want to revisit Puerto Vallarta, because there are places in Puerto Vallarta that aren't in Puerto Vallarta, like there's Sayulita, the beach town. There's a little beach town next to Sayulita. There's the marina in Puerto Vallarta. There's Bucerías. There's Conchas Chinas in Puerto Vallarta. And I could spend a week in Puerto Vallarta making videos. So, but that's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. So those are physical locations I plan on visiting in the very near future. But that is what is going on. Oh, CMT63, very good question. Did Sling Bag rush you? Sling Bag. Oh, gosh. Oh, so much information is popping up here. Oh, that's, What? Wow, people are just giving up the money. What's going on here? Let's see, who was that? Oh, no. Oh, Rango, thank you so much. Thank you guys Rango, thank you for the contribution. Thank you so much. Love to travel. I'm interested in San Luis Potosi. That was the first place in Mexico that I ever went to, and I loved it there. The people were fabulous. Oh my God, so much information is popping up now. Blackjack Professional. Oh, okay. Blackjack Professional. I live in Guadalajara, Playa, and never had any problems, but that was a couple of years ago, and I did not even have a passport visa, and my vehicle did not even have proper stickers. Oh, yeah. You know, you can be illegal. Your car can be illegal. You can be illegal. All your papers can be missing. And you can live like that like for years in Mexico. But when the people find you and your stuff is not in order, life can be serious hell. Because the legal system down here, you just don't want to mess with it. I mean, who wants to deal with the legal situation anywhere in the world? But be legal. All my stuff is legal. It's like the Internal Revenue Service. I don't play with the IRS. I file ever since I've lived in Mexico, I have 17 years of tax returns in the other room. You know, and I send my tax returns through DHL or Federal Express so I can see that everything gets signed for. So be legal. If you're going to come down to Mexico, it behooves you to be legal. Okay. Oh. Robs, I've been in Facebook and Twitter jail. Yeah, that's another jail you don't want to mess with. I don't mess with Google. Like I teach search engine optimization. Follow the rules. Don't mess with them because they can ban you forever. Okay, no problem with the video here. Thank God. Early this morning, Christine Prowse, thank you so much. What do you do with residence papers when you are in a spa or other similar area? I see some people say the lockers are not always secure. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I thought about that, Janine and John. Like, what am I going to do if I go to a spa? What am I going to do with my papers if I go to the beach? That's going to be a pain. I mean, you're in your bikini, you're in your bathing suit. What do you do with your papers? I guess you have to have someone just stay in the sand, and I guess that's like a designated paper watcher. That's what you need. Okay, if you look up Gringo in Guadalajara on YouTube, you will see me. I will not. They only had one video, but I was really drunk. Okay, black professional. Okay, I need to look into safety deposit boxes down here. Betomi, good to see that you are in the house. What about carrying pictures of your document on your mobile phone? Would the Mexican officials accept those so that I'm going to say they would not accept that. But it all depends upon the official that you run into. One official, I mean, it's happened to me. One official is the a-hole you never wanted to meet, and the next official is like your happy grandmother you had your entire life, totally helping you, understanding you, and the other one is just trying to see how much money you have in your pocket. So pictures on your phone, maybe that'll fly with a nice person. I mean, I've tried to get out of Mexico 3 times with an expired visa, and 2 times I made it. It was nerve-wracking, but I made it. The 3rd time, I was at the Mexico City airport, and that's where I ran into 2 grumpy immigration officials that were not going to let me out of the country, and I was totally illegal. But I figured out a way to get out. So just be legal. It's just easier to be legal. Okay. Rush Shrewsbury. Google Sling Bag. Actually, a lot of people wear them now. It's a twist on the fanny pack. That's funny. Hey, I love mine. Okay. Okay. Eric, that's what I did earlier. Crapple. Okay, I'm catching up. Dr. John, that's Crappo Production, aka Joe Grift, would get a leather carrier for my documents with a lanyard that hooks on my belt or belt loop. Leather goods can be purchased or have custom made very cheaply in Mexico. Dr. John, thank you so much for that tip. And Dr. John is correct. I need to upgrade this, make it leather. And something like this, somebody has made this in leather. I got to find them. Okay. Jordan White, good to see that you're in the house. I just had my sneakers resold for 170 pesos. They did a great job and shoe polished the outsides and put new padded inside. It's amazing. I have some Air Jordan shoes. I wear size 12 shoes. You cannot find size 12 shoes in Mexico. You can, but you got to look all over. So I was washing and drying these things, and after they went through the dryer, like for 3 years, then the soles fell off. I pulled them out, and the soles were just, the glue just. So I took them to a little repair shop in Chapala, and they resold them, shined them up. They were like brand new. That was like 150 pesos. That's like, it took them a week, but that's like $7.50. Mexico is phenomenal. And thank you, LJ, for telling the 56 people in the house to click the like button. Click the like button. Thank you, LJ. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm getting ready to. We got a lot of people leaving comments. Have a great weekend, and my friend, May Heineken be with you. Thank you very much, Brian. Miguel, Michelle of the Afro Expat ever reached out to you for an interview. I would love to. Maybe I should reach out to Michelle. Oh, I miss it down. Okay, you guys, I am getting ready. Okay, Aretha Johnson, I am single and would love to meet my husband in Mexico. Be careful about meeting a husband in Mexico, Aretha. Make sure that they have some money and don't give them any of your money. Abba, Aretha, if I fell in love with Mexico City. I'm in Ajijic currently, but I can't wait to get back there in a month or so. So Abba is in Ajijic. Oh, okay. What else is going on? LJ wears a fanny pack. Oh, wow, Bill. These Saturday live chats are picking up lots of new people. Very good. Aretha. Hey, Abba. Yoma. I was researching Ajijic to live. You are vacationing or live there. And you guys, Aretha, my email is in the description below. I have Abba's email. You can email me. And if Abba authorizes it, I can email you with her contact information. Christine Prowse, thank you for setting my head straight so I could make that last video. Skyrider 55, thank you so much. I'm a size 12 shoes as you are hard to find. Yeah, now I just order all my shoes through Amazon.com. I'm sorry I lost those videos this week in organizing. Again, if you're watching the rebroadcast of this video and you want to donate and support the channel, there is a donate button in the description below. You click the donate link and then you can donate through Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Visa. Katrina the Maker, thank you everyone. Sincerely, I said, oh, wait a minute. I didn't send a shout out to Doctor at Home. He's a doctor in Puerto Vallarta. He makes house calls. He's very good. He's very loving, and he's very inexpensive. I got to give him a shout out. And for you people that can see this, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Move on down to Mexico. Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. I love you all. Sincerely, I send love and joy out to you all. And God bless all those people in the Ukraine. So, this is Bill the Geek signing off. See you next week or in the next video.